The Kodiak 100, a modern high-wing turboprop suitable for rough, short-field landings and takeoffs. This aircraft has been beautifully recreated for Microsoft Flight Simulator by SimWorks Studios. This is easily one of the most attractive general aviation aircraft in the game, and the attention to detail is unrivaled, right down to the serial number and cup holders. Nearly everything is interactable and working, including a fully operational circuit breaker panel, air conditioning, doors, and it even populates passengers and cargo when you add weight to the aircraft. It features passenger, cargo, and skydive variants, and features some incredible animations such as the landing gear flexing, the incredibly modelled flaps, and propeller feathering. Armrests and tables animate in the back of the aircraft, as do the rear doors. As it's a modern aircraft, it features a glass G1000 cockpit, and this is fully compatible with working title's G1000 NXI implementation. The only major limitation here is the absence of elevator trim being displayed in the G1000, although rudder and aileron trim are present, so the developers have added a white line on the trim wheel to compensate for this. The sounds of this aircraft have been lovingly recreated, and the 750 horsepower turboprop sounds incredible at startup. The flight dynamics of this aircraft are certainly unique, and the centre of gravity being of particular concern here. Lots of right rudder trim and forward elevator trim are required for takeoff. Get this wrong and you risk a stall. SimWorks Studios have worked with real pilots to recreate the flight model as accurately as possible. The plane feels dynamic and fluid in the air, but is very manageable to fly once you're used to it. This is a welcome change from the overly clinical feel of the base planes. Performance in VR was solid and comparable in frame rates to the base aircraft. The Kodiak does come equipped with a backup instrument which has been comprehensively modelled and is capable of VOR and GPS navigation. However, this is a bit of a CPU hog, so if your frames are suffering, pull its circuit breaker and you'll see a noticeable improvement. The plane includes a very detailed checklist for those that want to recreate flights as realistically as possible, and the included manual will get you up and running in no time. This includes comprehensive torque details for different altitudes and temperatures, as well as takeoff distances for different altitudes and weights. And this really tends itself to what this aircraft is designed for, transporting heavy loads, whether that be passengers or cargo, in and out of rough terrain. This is perfect for those that want to recreate bush flying and pairs beautifully with SimWorks Studios' Okavango Delta add-on. Sat in VR in the cockpit of this beautiful bush aircraft, full of passengers and cargo, flying over the grazing animals in the beautiful continent of Africa was a sight to behold. I was there, immersed and absorbed in what I was doing. This, folks, is as good as flight simming gets. Relaxed and engaged in a bush adventure. I'm genuinely impressed with the love and care that went into this aircraft. Use it for its intended activity and I guarantee you'll fall in love with it. This aircraft demands attention and is one of the more challenging aircraft to perform good takeoffs with. It's just as challenging to get back on the ground and will require an investment in practice to nail good flights. This genuinely makes takeoffs and landings feel like an achievement, but they're not so out of reach that it becomes frustrating. The turboprop engine is capable of reverse thrust, which again sounds incredible and allows the short field landing capability of the aircraft. The throttle quadrant is well modelled, allowing full reverse thrust, prop feathering and condition lever cutoff, although it's challenging to get this working correctly with the Bravo throttle quadrant. It's possible to get there, and I've linked an excellent video from the SimHanger Flight Simulation channel which explains how to get the quadrant and its detents working properly. This is a truly fantastic aircraft with beautiful textures, a lovingly recreated cockpit and a dynamic and realistic flight model. It's good value too, available from SimWorks Studio site for €30, that's less than $35 or just over £25. This is a must-have addition to any general aviation pilot's hangar, and we've awarded the SimWorks Studios Kodiak 100 a full 5 out of 5 stars. As always, I hope you're very well wherever in the world you are, stay safe in the skies, and I'll see you in my next one.